So when Tortoise was close to the event, he was like, Nnamizi, Enyi, that's Nnamizi, that my king, I'm bringing the elephant. My king, I'm bringing the elephant. So the elephant was like, Tortoise, you say you patahu. What are you saying? You patahu now? He say, then Tortoise now replied to the elephant now. No, I said I'm telling the ground that me and Enyi they come, the elephant they come, make he support the movement of elephants, make he whole ground where say elephants the march they come, because now here elephant be chairman of the king event. Say Enyi they come, make he support the ground, make he whole ground. Say maybe you know here and where say he talk say whether he talk say they bring Enyi. No, say Enyi they come make he hold and where. So he was like Nameza Batameni. Enyi was like what are you saying? Who did you buta? So he has to explain to him. So he would deceive the elephant to the palace. When he got to the palace, look at what happened at the palace. When he got to the palace, he handed the rope over to the king and told the king that this is what I'm using to marry your princess, your daughter. So that's the story. The moral lesson of the story, which the man actually said here in the last part of the music, if you listen to the song to the end, is that you should be wary and conscious of your friends. You should be very conscious of your friends. Remember, there was something he said at the last part of the song. The advice he gave is like that your friend will tell you, say, escort me go message, escort me go message. Escort me goes message, escort me go message. Say you know, say waiting come out for the message, say your head be part of it. So that's why you should be cautious. We've heard of stories that a friend followed a friend to this place. You remember this other story of this that married woman that followed someone to Aba for one kind of hair. So we've heard of this. So you should be conscious of your friend. Wherever you want to go, look at how Tortoise deceived his best friend, the elephant, to use the elephant as a sacrifice to marry the king's daughter. So you should be conscious on your friend. You don't just trust everything. You have to be wary. You have to be conscious of what you're doing with your friends. Even in one of those movies they had from Nigerian Hollywood, they say, escort me. He say, my man, escort me. Now so slave trade take start. So please, Gwo Gwo Ngwo. The song is interesting to play and dance to, but it is important that you take the advice from inside. Thank you. Okay, it's simple. We're going to discuss about the story. Enyi Gwo Gwo Ngwo. Now, one thing is I must commend Jotter. Commend him. He has shown true uniqueness. His comedy scheme, and he has used his platform, his key, to actually promote and boost people and persons. The man that sang the song, he never knew someday his song would go so viral, but all thanks to great Jotter. But it's important we understand the story. It's a story, and most times too, I crave for stories for our kids, our 21st century kids, because we hardly have old stories, old tortoise African stories to tell them. But Jotter has just revived another part of that story back to works. Like I am my fine girl here when I carry for the night. Wait and now we'll go explain the matter, give you for here. Sharply. So, but I told you I crave a lot for old stories, and I still sing it to my little Chibueze and Tanya, because I sing some old songs to him, and people wonder how did I get to get these songs, because it's important that if we start doing things with our culture, it will give us more more originality and more time to really reflect our origins, our background, than to be doing things on a foreign base. Even the foreigners are really falling back to their own ways and their styles, their own. So we should always fall back to our own. Even most of our Nollywood movies, we ought to be showing African stories. That's the reason why I fancy most Yoruba movies, like all those Jagu Jagu and all those and Nikulapo. Nikulapo just told a good story of a magical spirit that revives people back to life. And those are just old stories. Those are old stories. We shoot movies nowadays with hearts, original stories. How do we sustain our culture? Igbo people have a lot of stories. We have a lot of stories, a lot of dark magic stories, a lot of other things. We have to showcase it to the world, to Netflix and everywhere. People can see it. So not to deviate much with the voice notes from what we have to say. So Akize Daniel speaking. So we really need to talk about the story. It's a story about tortoise and elephant. Tortoise, and this topic is Mbe. Why elephant is Enyi. So Enyi na Gwo Gwo Ngwo. So it's talked about a princess who has been having suitors across far and wide countries in the kingdom, and then the princess refused to be married to them because it doesn't showcase her princess way or pride. Her desires. So what does she desire? An elephant. She desire a suitor to. If the suitor is coming to her, the suitor will bring an elephant along. Then everybody have come for the princess, but it wasn't achievable because what she was desiring for looks unachievable actually. So what happened was that now the princess, apart from the story, you must understand that this story has a lot to teach us about life. It has to teach us about life, about friendship, about what we do and how to be careful with life. So let me continue with the story. The princess now what? Now in Mbe, that is tortoise in Beku, in Igbo language, went for the princess hand in marriage, and they drove him out that his leg is too short. The leg is too short, that they can't can't marry the princess, so that he should go. So the tortoise thought of what to do. What he did was that tortoise was very close to Enyi. I said to Enyi, now went to meet Enyi, I said to Enyi, my friend, that the king wants to organize Ofara, that a festival or a party, that the king has decided that you, Enyi, will be the chairman of the occasion. You Kadi Shoche, that is, you will be the head, the chairman of the occasion. That at the day of the event, you will come. I'll come and call you so that to go, so that you'll be the chairman of the occasion. So be prepared. Then Enyi was like, what did you say?
Enyi was happy because he has been trying to get close to the princess, and it was for her the marriage too.
So Enyi was very happy because Enyi was trying to be close to the princess, and so that Enyi can even ask for the princess hand in marriage also, so that he was trying to be close to the king, to the palace. So since Tortoise brought the story, that's a deceit though. Since he brought the story to Enyi, so Enyi was like, it's nice that he will go. Oh, him the chairman, because he told Enyi that he will be the one to cut the kola. Yaga watch that day of the event as the chairman for the people. So Tortoise now went to meet the king and told the king that he's coming to marry the daughter, the princess. The king was like, what's wrong with you? Didn't you get the conditions given for this, for my daughter to get married to any man? Then Tortoise said that the king should not worry. Ezena told the Tortoise that whatever you see, you take. So the tortoise now fixed the marriage with the king on a particular date. So which tortoise communicated to Enyi, the elephant. So on getting to that very day of the event, tortoise now came to elephant's house at a very late hour. Then in the hot afternoon, then Enyi now said to tortoise, what?
Why is it coming late?
I said to tortoise, why are you coming late? Tortoise now said, don't you know that you are the chairman? You are going to be at the high table. Don't you know that person who is the chairman doesn't come early to an event? That they come at late hours to the event. Enyi was like, I've been waiting for you now, so hurry up. How can I present being a chairman now and I'm not early? Is it when everybody has gone that I will not be coming to events? How then do I present myself and the cola to the king and everything? Then they now set to go. As they were going, elephant was rushing because as the chairman, he wanted to arrive at the event at a very appropriate time whereby everybody's gathered. He was rushing and tortoise was walking with his tiny leg slowly and small. Then tortoise, and he was like, tortoise, hurry up now. Why are they slow for this kind of waka now? You should hurry up so that we meet up with the event. So that people will not go and will start coming. They might have caught cola. Me being the chairman of the event, tortoise was like, calm down. That can't you see that your leg is long and fast and big? And before we count 1 to 3, you might have gotten to the location. But my leg, as tortoise, is very small. So my friend, for us to walk fast, I think you should help me so that I can mount on your back. Then if I mount on your back, then you will not carry me to the event. And he was like, okay, climb now, climb. You know, so I be chairman for the climb. So as tortoise climbed the back, tortoise was like, that if you start moving now, I may fall off of your back. I will just fall off of this back and everything will still be delayed so that we can just get. So let me tie a rope on your neck so that I can hold you very well. And, so that when you are running and you are running fast, I won't just fall off. Elephant was like, anything you want to do so far so that we can get to this place quick. I don't want to disappoint the king. I don't want to look like a very slow person or someone that's not trustworthy. Sharp. Tortoise with his tiny leg climbed up the back and just tied the rope on the elephant's neck. So getting to the palace where everybody was waiting, that is when this tortoise now sing the song. Say, Enyi nag. What's this song again now? What's the beginning? What's the beginning of the song now? Because he was not singing.